How's it going? Today I'm gonna be replacing my valve cover gasket on this VVT Miata. It's an '04. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like leaking oil. I'm hoping I'm hoping it's the valve cover because I replaced the cam seals. The whole motor's resealed. Unless I didn't put the cam seal on correctly. But this thing is like leaking oil, and I'm just really hoping it's the valve cover gasket because I wouldn't want to have to retime the whole motor again. But this is a little bit different than the NAs and other MBs, as you know, it has the VVT solenoid right here. Dang, this thing's it's been sitting for a while and it's still hot, but it's pretty much the same. You're gonna have to remove like this strut brace right here. You don't have to take the solenoid off, just unplug it, and it's gonna be a 19 millimeter banjo bolt. You can probably see this right there. That's gonna have to come off. I'm not sure. I don't think that thing leaks oil if you unplug it, but that's gonna have to come off. And everything else is pretty much just like the other NAs. You're gonna have to take it off on sequence just to be safe. I'll probably put it up somewhere on the screen, a picture of like what sequence you have to take it off, what sequence you have to torque it back in. But let's I guess it's time to get started. I need to get this done now, so yeah, let's get started. All right, so after you take the strut brace off, I'm gonna go ahead and take off the ignition coils. So they're plugged into the, well, you're gonna have to unplug the little oxygen sensor, because that's also gonna be in the way. So you're gonna have to unplug this, unplug your ignition coils, and just move them out the way. You're gonna have to take these little 10 millimeters off to take the ignition coils out the way. Then the little other plugs, spark plugs, what are those? Spark plug things? I don't fucking know. They just pop out. Get them out the way, scoot it out the way. Get this other little sensor right here. Get this other one out the way. I already unplugged the VVT solenoid sensor. You're gonna have to unplug your PCV valve, and I think for connectors, maybe take this little breather hose off too. And I think for connectors, that'll probably be it. I'll see when I remove everything. I'll see if there's anything else that I need, but I think for now, that'll be it. Okay, so disconnected everything. Just move the harness out the way, and then you're just gonna be left with the ignition coils and the plugs. Just take your little 10 millimeter, take them off. I disconnected the breather hose too. It was just what is it? This little, I don't know, this little clamp. Moved it out the way, and then disconnect the PCV. And there's gonna be, so it's this little bracket. It's a little bracket for the oxygen sensor. It has a little 12 in the back. Just want to go ahead and remove it because it's connected on the back of it's connected to the back of the valve cover. So get this little 12, remove it, move it to the side. You just put it somewhere safe. You won't lose it, and that'll be it. I'm pretty sure. I removed this harness, take it out of this little plastic housing or whatever, move it out the way, and yeah. So take the plugs out. They come off. if they come off at all. Okay, well, the thing is fucking stuck. Just remove it like this. Let's take it out. Wow, that shit was weird. What the fuck? So I guess mine doesn't want to come off easily, at least. Damn. Okay, well, shit's fucking stuck on there. What the fuck? What the hell, bruh? You see that shit? It's just stuck on there. It should just come off easily. Take this off. I don't know. Shit is tripping. I don't want to pull on it, but I kind of have to. Yeah, this shit was tripping. What the fuck? Well, I got it out, but might still be good. Looks to be fine, honestly. So this is the one that goes to the first spark plug number 1 and connects to the back ignition coil. The other one goes to the spark plug number 3, connects to this ignition coil in the front. So just be cautious of that. Here it is. So this plug goes into this one right here, and it connects to the ignition coil on cylinder 2. Just take the little 10 millimeters, take this off, and we'll be ready to take the banjo bolt for the VVT sensor off after that. Okay, got everything off. You're basically almost done. I was able to fit my 19 onto the back of the banjo bolt. You also need to watch out because it's supposed to have 2 crush washers, so you could probably see one right there. It's supposed to have one here, and it's supposed to have one on the other side too, so you don't want to lose that. And I don't have any, so I'm not going to be replacing them. It's probably it's definitely a good idea to replace them if you guys can acquire some, but this thing's going to be torqued down to it's supposed to be torqued to 30 foot-pounds, so it's probably going to be a little difficult to come off, maybe. Damn. Yeah, it's kind of hard recording with one hand and working with the other, but got it off. And just be careful. You don't want to lose your little crush washers if you don't plan on replacing them. But after removing that, you should be able to remove all the other 10 millimeters in sequence to be safe. Okay, so I guess maybe I'm wrong, or I'm not sure, but this banjo bowl only had 1 crush washer on the left side, so maybe it only has 1. I'm not sure if I'm missing one, but it's whatever. You want to remove the little 10 millimeters after that. So I know for torquing it for sure, you want to do it in sequence just to be safe. And I know you start, you basically go from the middle to, middle, left, and then just go around, and then just keep going. It's just going to be the same thing. So you're going to end up going like this. And once you get to this one, you go over here to the one in the back, then back to the middle, and then you're supposed to keep doing it until the thing sits down right. So maybe for removing it, just try doing it in a star pattern so it comes out evenly and doesn't end up warping anything. If that's if that is one of the problems, warping, just try and remove it in sequence just to be safe. Okay, so everything's removed. Took off all the little bolts. I also ended up having to take off a little bracket that holds in the harness right here, because it was in the way of getting this off. It's just a little 12 millimeter behind the valve cover, so shouldn't be on that tight. Just use one of my little wrenches and was able to take it off. And now I have to pry this off carefully. I don't want to scratch anything, so I just take the little flathead, just lift it up on that side, lift it up on this side. Pretty sure that's all I'm gonna be able to lift it up. I don't have space to lift it up from up the front, but so the VVT it's probably gonna be a little bit harder to take off because there's O-rings that sit right here, so it's probably gonna be stuck on there pretty tight. Just be careful, you don't want to mess it up because you might not have the O-rings. I know for sure I don't, so I don't want to break it or like scratch one of them. Just be careful to, just make sure to lift it up properly, carefully, and it should come off pretty easily. Okay, I got it off, and I'm starting to think the problem was this gasket. So I bought the timing kit off a guy on Facebook, and he said it was sitting probably for like 2 to 3 years, and this gasket came with it. And well, it feels like, I don't know, it feels like fucking hard ass plastic. It's not supposed to feel like that, honestly. It's supposed to be, soft like rubber. So, head was, the whole motor was rebuilt. So I resealed the whole thing, and it still looks pretty good. As you can see, I put sealant where you're supposed to put sealant on all these little caps. So you're supposed to put sealant here, and then both sides of this one and both sides of this one. And I put it there so it wouldn't leak. But I guess this gasket's probably just bad. But you could probably dang, this light's too bright, but you could probably see the seal right there. It doesn't seem like it's leaking oil from there, or the whole interior of there would have been like flooded with oil if the cam seals would have been installed wrong or bad. Is what I'm guessing. But you can see up here, right here in this timing cover, full of oil. So pretty sure the valve cover gasket was a problem. So glad I'm fucking replacing it right now. You want to just, so before you install it, you want to just remove all the old sealant and take the shitty valve cover gasket off, put the new one on, and put new sealant on all the places, so that it seals right. And I think that'll probably be it. I'm pretty sure. Oh, these are the O-rings I was talking about. So yeah, I can tell one of them is bad already. I didn't. That's like the one thing I didn't replace, because I ended up ordered some O-rings, but they're probably the wrong fucking O-rings because it didn't fit. So yeah, I didn't replace those. But I think that's pretty much it. So let's get to it. So I took it off. I cleaned up all the old sealant, as much as I could. I don't have any razor blades on me right now or nothing like that. And I'm actually like pretty sure the problem was that gasket, because see this actually feels brand new, like a gasket. It's not hard or anything, but the one I ended up taking off, this thing is like, it's hard plastic now. So I'm guessing, like, all the times you turn the car on, the car gets hot, it gets cool, it gets hot, it gets cool. It like messed up this gasket. This gasket was already old to begin with, but yeah, you can see like this thing's not even rubber no more, it's just plastic. So I'm I'm actually leaning towards that being the problem. I'm really hoping that'll solve the problem, because brand new rebuilt motor, resealed and everything. You don't want this thing to just start leaking oil. So yeah, I ended up putting it on, and you do want to be mindful, because gaskets between the VVT motors and sorry about that. Shit, man, these people, man, damn. So VVT gaskets compared to the BP4Ws, the 1.8s. Well, maybe BP4Ws, 1.8s and 1.6. I want to say they're probably the same, but I know for sure. Pretty sure VVT ones are different. So you want to just be mindful of that. I'm pretty sure you guys probably already know that. But yeah, so just want to put this gasket on, and then grab this FIPG. So I got this from my job. It's probably the best sealant, RTV sealant that I've used. It's pretty damn good, so I recommend it. Here it is if you guys want to know. FIPG, Toyota seal packing, oil pan, camshaft housings. Yeah, so you just want to end up putting like a glob right here, glob right here, glob right there, glob right there, and then 2 more on that cap on the back, and it should be on. It should be ready to go back on after that. Just get that done. Okay, valve cover's on. You want to be careful putting it on. You don't want to end up accidentally rolling the gasket off, and then not sitting right. You tighten it down. Tightening it down while it's not sitting right, it'll end up causing it to leak. But after that, you want to just shoot them down, just to sit them down a little bit, and just again, like, be careful. You want to do it in sequence. So I'm gonna start. You want to start in the middle. So it's down a little bit, and then just work your way counterclockwise. Is it counterclockwise? I think is the way you take. Yeah, so you want to start in the middle and then just go counterclockwise, but make sure not to over tighten it. I would recommend torquing it. I do have my torque wrench, so torque wrench is ready. So I would recommend torquing it down just to be completely safe. So it's probably not smart. It's probably not so much smart idea using a 3/8 torque wrench on fucking bolts that take inch pounds to torque down, but it'll work. It'll work out. Okay, so I got it on, but I'm not sure what type of camera looks better. I don't know if it zoomed out looks a little bit worse quality, but I'm gonna go with this one for this video. So the valve cover takes inch pound to torque down, and I believe it's 43 to 78 inch pounds. So I've done it before, so I'm pretty sure this thing goes down to, I think it goes down to 60 is the lowest. So 5 foot-pounds, 60 inch pounds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 60. So I'm gonna do 60 all around, and then I'm gonna go up to a 73 and then do it again. And then just to be safe, I'm gonna do it again. So that's how I'm gonna do it. I would record myself doing it, but it's kind of hard to do it maybe I'll just go for it. So it'll tell you like how much you've done. See, this is sketchy part. So I'm using like a long ass fucking torque wrench for a small ass bolt. So you heard it beep. 60 foot-pound or 60 inch-pounds. You just want to keep going around, you know, till all of them are done. See, it's sketchy, bro. I feel like I don't know. And then this isn't on there. Yeah, so whenever you torque some of them, other ones end up not sitting right. It'll be like, see, like this is a little bit loose. So that's why it's important to torque it down in sequence, because they don't sit down all the way. Even when I shot them down with that little ratchet. So yeah, all of them are loose, just a little bit. So that's why it's kind of smart to torque it down in sequence. So there's another 60 right there. And 60 isn't even, it's really not a lot. I kind of expected it's maybe like 20 foot-pounds. Nah, inch-pounds. Shot down. It's just sketchy. I don't know. I would buy like see, this is when maybe this comes in better, but I was planning on buying a little, see like how much I'm turning, it's just sketchy. I don't know. But if I want to buy a quarter inch fucking torque wrench, especially this digital kind from Snap-on, it's another $700. So you just gotta make do with what you got. So yeah, just end up, damn, man, it's hard recording with one hand. Damn. Just torque it. 60, then last one. Oh man, it's the last bolt. Oh well, it's not the last one, but $60, and then you'll probably see that these end up getting a little bit loose. So you want to go over them again, just to be safe. Yeah, see, this one's loose, so just go over it again. 60, and then go up to 73. Or you know what? Just to be safe, I'm gonna do 75. But you want to end up doing the same thing. Just do it again until the bolts are set down right, and you should be good to start plugging stuff in. And torquing in this little banjo bolt right there. I'm pretty sure it's 30 foot-pounds, but I'll check real quick, let you guys know. Okay, so for that banjo bolt, I was right. It is 30 foot-pounds. So you want to just torque it down just to be safe. It does need 2 copper washers, but shit, I don't know. This thing only came with one. I don't have another one anywhere, so I guess I do have problems with it leaking in the back a little bit, so I'll probably end up just looking for a banjo bolt somewhere later on and just replacing it just to be safe. But I don't have one on me right now, so just torque it down. I'll probably end up looking for one in a couple days, but it's 30 foot-pounds, so just get it done, and everything else should be good to start putting everything back on. Okay. So this is the coil that went in the front, coil that went in the back. So just start putting everything back on, and then I would recommend letting the car sit the most amount of time. I say probably like a day, but since it's my daily, I'm probably just gonna let it sit overnight. And honestly, letting it sit overnight should be enough to let the RTV seal or sit so that it seals. So that's what I'm gonna end up probably doing, letting it sit overnight, just to be safe. And yeah, so get my little 10mm. I don't really torque these. I just shoot them down. You don't want to over time them either, but shoot them down good and tight. So these things probably do have a torque spec. It's probably the same thing, some, you know, probably like 30 to 40, 50 inch-pounds, but good and tight is good enough for me. It's not something that's, you know, gonna cause a lot of problems if it's not on correctly. And this, I don't know. So this is the one that went up here. Okay, well, I heard it click, so I think we're good. It didn't break or anything. And then it connects to the one in the back. So it should also click, I think. Maybe just put it on tight. Yeah, I think it's good. Just put it on tight. Route it in your little wire router thingies. Get the other one. Then I don't know, this shit's weird. Anyways, this goes down to this one. Yeah, so see, I knew the shit was, what the fuck? I knew the shit was weird. It's tripping, bro. I just pulled it out a little bit. It's like, I don't know. So just put it on. Should click. Yep, heard it click. Just put this on, and it should be good to start putting on your little. So this is the, what is this? Like a little harness holder. Took it off, just put it back on, and then route everything else. And just be sure to not leave anything unplugged. And the car should be good. So I'll probably come back after it's done just to show you guys, but I don't plan on starting it. Just to let the RTV sit. I'll probably just clean it right now, actually. So I have some little, this is brake cleaner. Probably just end up cleaning like all the spots where oil was leaking, because you're able to see it. It's like actually pretty bad. I'm surprised, but you could probably see it all the way down there. I don't know. Zoom in, maybe. I don't know. Well, you could probably see. Yeah, it's like it was leaking, like actually pretty bad. So I'll probably end up just cleaning it with some brake cleaner, and then come back. Probably like a couple hundred, maybe 100 miles. I'll come back, see if it's still leaking, and then figure out what the problem would be after that. But for now, let's just go with this. This does seem like, you know, it's not a gasket for sure, but that's like hard plastic. But let's hope this solves my problem. I'll come back when everything else is plugged back in and show you guys how it looks. Okay, so we're done. You know, looks back just like how it came off. I'm gonna keep an eye on it just to make sure it's not leaking, you know. I hope it looks like that was honestly the problem, but you know, you always want to keep a look at it, keep an eye on it just to make sure. And yeah, I think, you know, that's about it. Hope this little first video of mine was helpful. Hope it makes sense. You know, I'm not allowed to fucking bring my car in at work anymore, so you know, it gave me the chance to do it here. I was like, you know, get some little content out of it. Why not upload it? Hope it's helpful to some Miata owners out there. I know there's like millions, probably like thousands, hundreds of channels just about Miatas, but you know, why not give it a shot, you know? Yeah, I think that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and you know, keep an eye on it. I'll be back. Not sure when I'll upload again, but you know, I have a car, another Miata I'm planning on buying next. I'm picking it up next week, so you know, that's a lot more content I'm thinking about. But you know, I'll probably end up having to buy a little camera just to be able to you know, work on it and record at the same time. But yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys later.